It says live.
It does. It says it right there on our screen. It doesn't say that on the screen at home, but I bet they could figure it out that we're live. Maybe. I don't
Oh,
know. Maybe they're watching the rewatch. So we're not actually live, but we once were.
yeah. Well, they're watching us in the future, so they're anyway.
Cool. Oh. Oh. I'm Brianna Lane. This is Ben Abramson. We are actually right down the street from each other, which is kind of crazy. Usually, Street Show is out on the streets, and the streets being Nicollet Mall and Hennepin Avenue in downtown Minneapolis. We used to send about 15 performers out a week in each location all summer long and into the fall, whenever weather would cooperate. But now we are coming to you from wherever we are, which is Aldrich Avenue. That's all I'm saying, to wherever you are. Hoping that you are having a good day. You're tuning in to listen to some live music. Ben is a phenomenal guitar player. We just spent about 10 minutes geeking out on guitar stuff. I commented that the neck of his guitar looks like it's a mile wide. It looks like the Mississippi River in the South. But that's 8 strings, folks. Guitars usually have 6.
Yeah, so about to hear is a normal guitar.
Exactly. So he's just overachieving. No, he's just making some phenomenal different sounds that sound like a guitar, but it's like guitar plus.
Yeah, that's a good way to
Sure.
put it. Yeah,
Okay.
it's more like introvert plus long term home project. So instead of doing like a DIY thing or fixing things that I don't know how to repair anyway, it's like I could figure out chords on this thing.
That's
You
a
know,
fantastic goal. I love it.
now that we're
um,
at
let's
home
see.
more
I'd
often
like
than
to.
not.
What?
Oh, go
What?
ahead.
I was just gonna thank our sponsors. That's all. I would like to thank Hennepin Theater Trust and the Warming House for sponsoring the efforts to get this online. We are also Street Show is also pleased to add a component that is social justice component where the artist gets to choose an organization that we will donate $100 to. Today, Ben has chosen YouthLink. That the link to Youth Link is in the show description, as is some more information about Ben and how to find him. And we'll put that information in the comments as well. Let us know you're listening. Let us know you're here. Comment, share this with your friends, and also make sure to like and subscribe to the Minneapolis DID page, the Facebook page, and the YouTube site, because then you'll figure out who's coming up next. We're here every Tuesday and Thursday from noon to 1 Central Time with different performers each week. Ben, are you ready to play us some songs?
I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Fantastic. I can't wait to listen, to enjoy. I hope you folks at home enjoy. And yeah, have a good one.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to play a song on the 8th string guitar, as Brianna mentioned. The neck kind of looks like an aircraft carrier, but it has 2 lower strings than a normal guitar, in the range of an electric bass. And I'm going to play a new song that I'm still working on. This is called Epistrophe, not apostrophe. Epistrophe is, I guess, the poetry term where every line ends with the same word or few words. So this song, every line of the song ends with the same little cadence. So here we go. you're just tuning in, thanks for joining me, and thanks for joining Street Show Live. We're supporting Youth Link today, which is an organization in Minneapolis that helps and finds resources for homeless youth, which obviously homelessness is a huge issue and has been for a long time, and we're just, seeing it a lot more visibly these days. So please look down below in the description and find that link to donate. I'm going to do a couple other songs here on a more, let's say, quote unquote, normal looking instrument, regular old 6-string guitar. And this is an old, not that old, I guess, but as the kids would say, it's an oldies song. I had a guitar student once, and he said, I like the music that we're learning, but can we not learn old people music like the Beatles? At which point I crumpled and shriveled into the floor as a teacher. But no, this is a song by great soul R&B singer Bobby Hebb. This is called Sunny. Some of you out there may recognize it and even sing along if you want. And there's an amazing version of this song, instrumental version, that I heard by a great jazz player, Pat Martino. A lot of you guitar fans out there might recognize the name. And Pat Martino has this amazing story because he had a traumatic brain injury and basically had to relearn everything, but including his own playing. And he relearned his songs and his playing from his own records. And he's out there, playing just as well as ever. So Pat Martino is one of the gods among us. But this is Sunny by Bobby Hebb. speaking of the Beatles, and I should preface this anecdote by saying you should probably fact check this, but I did see it in a Rolling Stone article. This song, or this arrangement, is my imagining of Lord of the Rings soundtrack. Now, hear me out. Lord of the Rings, scored by the Beatles. Apparently, this is a real thing. Around the time the Beatles released this tune, which you'll recognize in a minute, they were in talks, I don't know how seriously, but in talks with Stanley Kubrick to make a Lord of the Rings film starring the Beatles. So go check that out. Rolling Stone, I think, is the article. I think the universe could have been significantly different if we had Paul McCartney as Frodo and John Lennon as Gollum, I believe, was supposed to be. So this is the tune Norwegian Wood. This is my arrangement of it. So, if you're just joining me again, this is Ben Abrahamson. I'm here with Street Show Live in the Warming House, and we're out here today supporting YouthLink, which helps homeless youth around the Twin Cities. So please hit that donation button. I'm gonna do a tune. Off of my recent album. So last year I recorded a solo album called Neolithic, and this is the title track off of that. And got a number of the tunes out as videos out on YouTube, including one with the help of a friend of mine and an amazing songwriter, also videographer, and backup guitarist for Galen Lee, and his name's Dave Mailing, and he did a wonderful video for the song Firefly, so check that out on YouTube. And but this is the tune Neolithic, is the title track. This one's going to segue right into another tune off of the record. This is called Age of Fishes. That was a tune called Age of Fishes off of my latest album on the 8-string guitar. And longtime hero of mine, a lot of you probably know, guitarist Leo Kottke, lives in Minnesota, and is a hugely influential 12-string and finger-picking guitar player. And so he was kind of my one and only guitar hero when I first started playing around 11 or 12. And I remember Dad's friend had this big record collection because there's a guy named Steve Fingerette, and he used to work for Warner Brothers Records, and so he had this huge vinyl collection, and there's a lot of old Leo Kottke records, including the one that has the infamous armadillo artwork on the cover. That used to be my favorite record of any kind of music when I was 11 or 12. Just obsessed with that armadillo album and the 12-string guitar picking that Leo is known for. And so a lot of people ask me about my album Neolithic and like, what's with the mouse on the cover? And so it's actually a possum. We have some of those here in the cities. Not the prettiest looking creature, but certainly adapted to life amongst human beings, and kind of a prehistoric looking creature. So I put that on the album cover thanks to some friends of ours who did the artwork. And so this is another tune off of the album. This is called Furblunget, which is Furblunget is a Yiddish word for kind of totally and hopelessly confused at a deep emotional level, and really how a lot of us feel when we get out of bed in the morning in the year 2020. There's so much going on, it's really overwhelming. And but this is a nice lively tune. Some of it was also inspired by the music of the group Shakti, of course, with John McLaughlin and Zakir Hussain, this kind of iconic jazz fusion group that blended a lot of elements of Indian classical music into their improvisations. Of course, having the great tabla player Zakir Hussain. And so it has a little bit of that inflection. This is like Shakti in Trader Joe's. So this was a tune called Furblunget. Here we go. So that was a tune off the new record that was called Furblunget, and there was some Shakti kind of influence in that, but obviously also some flamenco guitar. And so way back in the day, that would have been 2006 when a buddy of mine and I went for a semester abroad to study in Barcelona in Spain, and he signed up for the bass program there at a music school, and I applied for the same, you know, basically the same spot in a flamenco guitar program that they had. But unfortunately, I did not know until I showed up there after having already bought the plane ticket and having made the trip, that program ended 2 months before that. So they said, I don't know why you're here, but you missed the audition deadline by 2 months. So I had to either turn around or find a different school or a different teacher, and luckily I did, and found an amazing guitar teacher there. And it was funny because obviously all I wanted to ask him about was all the flamenco guitar techniques, like grajeo or grasqueado. That's strumming with the fingers, or the whole wrist like that. Alsapua is another technique. Of playing just with the thumb, and that kind of dates back to the Moorish occupation of Spain, and really the playing of an instrument called the oud, which is kind of the predecessor of all guitar-like instruments and lute-like instruments. It's exactly how you would play an oud, is how you use the thumb, flamenco guitar playing. But anyway, I was there to ask this guy all kinds of questions about flamenco, and all he wanted to do was talk about Stevie Wonder and how much he loved Stevie Wonder, and who doesn't. So this is one of his most well-known tunes. This is Isn't She Lovely? was Isn't She Lovely by Stevie Wonder, of course. And I'm gonna do a couple more tunes here. This one is we're gonna kind of segue into one another. So this is the last tune coming at you, and the first one of the medley is it's a new tune of mine. It's in a specific rhythm. It's a little bit bizarre and esoteric. It's a flamenco rhythm called Soleá por Bulería, and traditionally it sounds something like this. And there are 12 beats in one measure, and where you tap your foot is a whole story. But traditionally, it would sound something like this. There's one measure of music, so figure that out. But this is a composition in that style, and then I'm going to segue into a tune by the great jazz pianist Chick Corea called Spain. So thanks again for tuning in. This has been fabulous. Again, I'm Ben Abrahamson, and I'm here with Street Show Live, and we're here today supporting an organization called Youth Link, which finds resources for homeless youth in the Twin Cities. So thanks for sticking around, and please hit that donation button. This is Soleá into Spain. Thanks so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Brianna.
So
Thanks
good.
for having me here.
So good. The hour just kind of flew by. I was just like mesmerized. It was wonderful.
Awesome. Fabulous.
Thank you so much for being here. Thanks to the folks at home for watching, supporting YouthLink, supporting street show efforts to be online. We hope you had a wonderful hour. We're here every Tuesday and Thursday with new performances from noon to 1 Central here on the Minneapolis DID Facebook page or YouTube page. So like and subscribe. And Thursday we have Julian Manzara. He's known for playing a bunch of jazz music really, really well. So I'm looking forward to that show. Next week, I think we have Kashimana and Sarah Morris. All of these performers are local to the Twin Cities music scene. And we hope you can tune in for some more shows. Thanks so much. Thanks again, Ben.
Thank you, Brianna. You're the best.
Yeah.